silence is not a bad thing. You know, we don't need to always be rushing around and talking really fast and trying to do this as fast as possible and that as fast as possible. Sometimes it's good to just slow down, to be quiet. In fact, being quiet allows you to think better. This is not scripted. I'm just saying what I think needs to be said. And I don't need filler words, because silence helps you think. If you're using filler words, it actually makes it harder to think about what you're going to say. Besides there not being enough silence, like I was saying, people are just rushing around everything. Nobody wants to sit back and just focus on the same thing for more than a few seconds, it seems like. We have TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and it's just people just don't appreciate the slowness and calmness that there used to be. And I think this is a problem. I think we all think this is a problem. And even outside of that, it seems like nobody is willing to spend time to make something nice anymore. And the world doesn't allow for that all the time. Especially in work, it's just all about getting it done on time, and I feel like we're losing art, And, well, I just used a filler word there, but, I'm not perfect either, and there's another one. But it's something we can all improve on. Clearly, I'm not saying I'm perfect, and a lot of the times I am also rushing around, but I do think it's important to try to just have some silence in your day and not be rushing to get things done, and enjoy the journey instead of just trying to get to that result. Especially when it comes to practicing things or learning new skills. And interestingly, especially in the US, people are very uncomfortable with silence in conversation. For example, and I don't remember the exact statistics, so don't quote me on this, but I believe it's in Japan that they found people are okay with up to about 10 to 12 seconds of silence in conversation without being uncomfortable. Whereas in America, if you go 2 to 3 seconds with silence in a conversation, people feel awkward. And it shouldn't be like that. I think we need to practice being okay with that. It's not something that should be awkward. Sometimes you just need to think and process. And if you never give yourself time to think and process, then you never learn and grow. And I think I'm going to end it there. That's about all I have to say, and I don't want to be too repetitive. And I feel like this is kind of the type of video that you get recommended at like 2 a.m. So I don't want to take up too much of your time if that is you. So, I really need to work on filler words, but anyway, I'll be making more videos kind of like this. So if you liked this, stay tuned for more. Oh shoot, I cannot see very well through this. Don't know where my camera is.